So guys, apparently Okmalumkoolkat is not a lyricist according to DJ Zendi. What? Well guys, DJ Zendi came out to share his top 5 lyricists in SA hip hop, which turned out to be Reason on number 5, Questa on number 4, Proverb on number 3, Stogie T on number 2, and Pro Kid on number 1. Then a user commented under that post and said, "Why is Okmalumkoolkat not on the list?" Then DJ Zendi replied to that by saying, "Probably the coolest in the game, he defines the culture, I have so much respect for him, but my list is about lyricists." And it seems like the last statement by DJ Zendi offended Okmalumkoolkat to a point where he ended up dropping a statement on Instagram saying, "I never cared about top ban lists, but I think now I kinda understand who gets on those lists and who doesn't. I am a scholar of hip hop and rap, and from what I understand about rhythm and poetry, the main thing is originality and reliability. I cover both by miles compared to my peers. So I would like to know from the comment below, what makes a dope lyricist in a South African context since we are in Msawawa? And if we're being honest guys, Koolkat is an icon in the making. I believe he has what it takes to be regarded as a lyricist. But before I vent my thoughts on this, let me read to you what other fellow artists said in the comment section. Pretty Ugly came out to say, "Personally, I don't think it matters. It's all subjective and lists are about personal preference. However, you are one of the greatest to ever touch the mic." Then Zinga came out to say, "Trust me, none of these people know what they are talking about. That's what I've realized." Then Java came out to say, "If you didn't say yo before you start rapping in South Africa, you're not a lyricist." And by that, I think Java is saying, you are not considered a lyricist in Mzansi if you're not rapping in English. Which is quite true, because if you can check that list and most people's lists, they consist of rappers who rap in English. Then back to the comments, Blacklist commented to say, "There's no real metric, it's a preference thing." And according to my research, this is what I found. Hip-hop is very subjective, and also because of its poetic nature, context must be taken into consideration. As shown by the other answerers, most have used the definitions to answer the question, which a lyricist being traditionally a poet, and a rapper being the person who recites said lyrics. However, the point is, there are no proper definitions in hip-hop, and it is always subject to a personal perspective and abstraction. A rapper's ability is gauged by their flow. Flow itself gains merit on a combination of things. Arguably the most important things are delivery, lyricism, MCing, versatility, authenticity, and, albeit rarely ever discussed because of hip-hop's fear of being emasculated, and or only focusing on shallow aesthetics, which without getting too deep in hip-hop philosophy is an unfair judgment because of the nature of the culture, but also because it is highly subjective. And guys, I'd like to end it there because I think you got a better definition and knowledge of what makes a good lyricist in hip-hop according to Google. And if you guys want a full video about the definition and the history of lyricism, you can let me know in the comment section below and I'll do that video for you guys. Well, they spoke about delivery, which Koolkat definitely has, and it defines flow as well.
Get me set with the brute, mix it in the flute, banging like a cool, bowling like a group. I used to sip for darker and I mix it with the juice.
Authenticity, which Koolkat also has, he's authentic to his own sound and all those other aspects included. The likes of versatility and also aesthetics. Again, lyricism depends on the context of the song. If we take Aries for instance, he's regarded as one of the best lyricists in the game. But when it comes to bars, he doesn't really have bars. Yes, he does have them here and there, but yet he's still regarded as one of the best in the game. He just has his own way of saying words and lines. Listen to Dichotomy for instance.
Heartbreaks, court cases and infidelity, allegations, long faces, a couple's therapy, divorce papers, lawyers, community of property.
The song doesn't really have hard bars, but the subject matter, the context of the song really means a lot, and that makes it a lyrical song. Again, looking at Madlera's verse on Never Ride, the verse doesn't have hard bars, but it is lyrical. This term lyricism goes a long way in hip-hop. Again, if you take a good look at Touchline, he has crazy bars, his lines are deep, his lines are very tough like Mike Tyson, and yet he's still a great lyricist. Lyricism is not about saying words fast or rapping in English, it's all about the context of your subject matter. How able are you to come up with a story that makes sense lyrical content wise? But after all, here is my top 5 in terms of lyricism in SA hip-hop. At number 5, I'll put Tato Soul. At number 4, I'll put J Jody. At number 3, I'll put Touchline. And at number 2, I'll put Stogie T. And at the top of my list, I'll put Aries. I know most of you guys might question why Okmalumkoolkat is not in my top 5 because I just defended him. Well, I was not defending him because he's my favorite rapper or artist. No, I was just defending him based on his abilities. He's a legend in this thing. But anyway guys, do you think Okmalumkoolkat is one of the best rappers in the game? If yes or no, tell us why. And also, if you can, define lyricism in the comment section below if you think what I just said explaining lyricism doesn't make sense. Then we can make this debate a series. You can comment your thoughts, then after every 2 days, I'll drop a video raising my thoughts based on your comments. Then we can just keep the debate on going. Another idea can be for me to do a proper informative video about lyricism in hip-hop. You guys can let me know which one you prefer. And that is the end of the video. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Peace out.
Perfect.